Hey guys, I want to talk about my next blog that we're gonna mention about today. Um, we're gonna talk about the next theory what's going on with the business world. I I would like to say that some other things what's going on in this kind of blog. I want to express about this mega blog. First things first, I wasn't able to create another sports blog for this week, but I'm gonna make it up to you another week. We didn't have that much sports talk to think about, and I have not brought up some time for it, but I will bring it next time, next week. So right now on this mega blog, I want to talk about ways that it's gonna affect for this coming world of well, let's see. In business day to day, as we seen right now, is people gather up of a sponsorship. I have some sponsorship I want to share. I want to tell you informative that this time the people is gonna witness that of this blog was called the superhero movies. On my sponsorship, I want to talk about having to add. I'm gonna have to bring a certain ad I want to add on towards my mega blog video. I will show the image beginning of each video. I want to bring the sponsorship to a certain image, but I will say this is gonna be another step for the mega blog in the coming weeks. But I will say, someday by next year I can process the next upcoming videos that I can put in as a new blog as of right now. Right now, okay, let's talk about the superheroes movies right now. Right now we seen a lot of not good reviews between with Superman and a Batman movie. We see a lot of positive reviews on Deadpool. We see a lot of changes. Right now we seen a Captain America story continuing to evolve, but I think the feud of superheroes are going at it to each other may not work as simple as we thought, but they have made a ton of money, and it's just they snagged along, and a whole world wants to see a movie like that, but basically nothing was improved in. I think this is time to my opinions to grow up a bit. I would say that that in every now and then the money marketing towards movies are very sufficient towards Hollywood and the entire world, which basically drives into an opinion that we may not be interested in those type of things when it comes to ruining the story of the franchises in the world. And I think the new changes becomes with the superheroes, video games, and all that stuff. People enjoy with movies with fictional books, anything. People are very creative about anything, but I would like to see some action in comedy movies because they are well presented on the real world today, other than drama. Drama could be another thing too. Horror movies, to be honest, they have not been successfully targeting on people's interest, except for like Paranormal Activity and so on and so forth, or Saw. But that does not improve anything to any type of horror movie we scratch out of the list. But as of right now, I noticed that these things may have to be significantly changed when it comes to creating movies. Movies is like, it's a lot of hard work. People have to write scripts and they gotta write all of that stuff. Why now? I believe that these things become so challenging towards any other actor in this position. But in fact, right now, I noticed that these superhero movies cannot be physically challenged. But in my opinion, there's some more successful ones. I think Captain America is the one at the top of the list of my interest, other than the Avengers or Iron Man you might express. But I think Captain America was the better of the bunch, other than X-Men and so on and so forth. I think they ruined Spider-Man and Superman. I think Spider-Man and Superman has been ruined. I think none of these movie producers are doing as good a job. I think they need to, we think if they want to make those kind of movies, they're going to have to present itself a better core than what they're going to bring. If they want to make those kind of movies, they need to prove something better. Because if you mix it all up together, then everything is going to be confusing twist at a time. What we saw on the Batman versus Superman. That's not what you need to work on. That's not what you need to work on at all. That's very, very frustrating about this. It's so frustrating that you tangle these up together and and then people go like, yo, what the heck is wrong with this? And you got that reaction, furious in your mind, and you don't even have a clue what's going on in the story. But the plot it's like off level going like this. It's like, it just come off on the edges and the side, and it's just they cannot be successfully won at all whatsoever. I would say, if they messed it up, they gonna have to. We built a trust on these things what the fans was looking for. I'm speaking for a well-developed story. I am not gonna lie. I'm just gonna have to say this loud and clear. Superhero movies right now aren't as successfully as it was than any other individual movies. But I'm kind of more impressed what Marvel is trying to bring than any other movie producing. More of these movie producers has not done successfully well on these superhero movies. I think that stuff needs to change. I think they need to work on that. I think they're gonna have to work on it individual. I think this is gonna be one disappointing reasons that we may not want to see another movie look like that. We believed, us fans, like comic book fans, I would say, we both, first of all, we seen the changes of our aspect of our own point of views. And I will give you an example what I have right here. First of all, in these type of comic book, I legit got these. And I want to share to you guys individual each comics. Okay? Alright? Here's my presenting. First of all, I'm going to present you this. This is the actual Batman versus Superman, what it works. This is how it looks like. They somehow need to build up these continued story. I've been reading this comic, and it just shows that Batman and Superman have fought each other, but they both end up being teammates. Okay? But basically, what the director did on this movie, he decided have multiple comics of the story and add a simple twist in it. And I think he ruined the whole story about it. Now, I mean, like, you're adding a Batman versus Superman comic and added a different feature out of a Superman instead of the Batman Superman, and then it's like you have these. Let me show you another example. Okay, for example, I have this. Like, okay, if we have this Batman versus Superman, and you got this Batman and woman, and they come together into one simple movie on the Batman versus Superman, that stuff doesn't work. That stuff does not work. You need to collect more items to this, and then when you see these comics, you want to add them together. It has to be this, not this, but that. And then soon they're gonna bring the example out of this one. Now, I completely said, this is a type of comic that you should make a movie out of. So this, I had a message to Zack Snyder. You can't build a Justice League without Superman. You can't. You can't kill Superman like that, because he deserves better than all the rest, and that's why you can't kill Superman. Superman is the main star. He's the main reason. He's the main guy in the story that we're going to look for, because that's why you need to do it to make a movie. Now, according to Marvel, I had to say this. This is example of Deadpool. This guy has successfully made a range of money. Now, Fox decided to, they gave the permission to Marvel that they can team up together to make this kind of movie, and Fox made it so badly. And they did what they did. Captain America is how you do it. That's how you do it. I think Marvel did a good job making the movie of Captain America, but now Marvel wants to make the fix of Spider-Man. I didn't want to see more of the reboot of Spider-Man. That reboot of Spider-Man needs to stop. I think what they're going to do is they're going to have to make that Spider-Man and make it a bigger figure than have him as a kid. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they do. But these movie producers are ruining the franchise of the comic. I am seriously about this. I am not joking. This has been ruining, and I am not liking this story whatsoever. Okay, the next future predictions of Captain America is going to come in, and we're going to express it of the coming weeks. And this is how you can make a good movie out of it. And this is how you do it, folks. That's how you make a good movie, and instead of mixing up together. Okay, see you later. See you next week or next weekend. Bye.